snowing! Snowing, 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 snowing. It's snowing! Lightroom, Lightroom. Photo time, Photoshop, Lightroom, Lightroom. Photo time, excellent. So it's the holiday season once again. There are lots of lights around your city, and you want to know how to take pictures so that you'll have nice, pretty holiday pictures, but not those little points of light that you get when you just hit the shutter on your camera. The secret? Long exposures. It definitely helps having a DSLR or an advanced point and shoot when you take these pictures, but you don't really need one. I shot this with a point and shoot camera, and really all you need is a tripod and the self timer on your camera. When you do long exposures, you're measuring your exposure time in seconds. Also, your aperture, the smaller the aperture is, the longer it takes to do your exposure, but the more star-like patterns you get. This shot took me exactly 6 seconds to do. When I do long exposures, I like using low ISO so that I get as little noise as possible. Unfortunately, this also extends the time that it takes to do your long exposure, so definitely tripod. With all that said, I guess your next question is, so how do I exactly take these long exposures? Well, put your camera on the tripod, set your camera into shutter priority mode, and put your exposure up into 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Let your camera figure out the aperture, set your camera into timer mode, hit the shutter, step back, and watch it. If you're adventurous, you can try manual mode to try different aperture sizes and stuff, but generally that's it. So now that you've taken your long exposure, you want to do some edits. Well, really, there's not too much to do. I personally don't like how yellow the pictures come out because for some reason American street lights are just really, really yellow. So I typically set a white balance or try to find my white balance. In this case, I'm using the gray marble at the shopping center to set my white balance. Next, I make sure the highlights aren't too high because you'll have these big blotches of light. And I make sure the shadows aren't too dark. Pretty standard stuff. The clarity slider is something interesting. If you slide it all the way to the 100, make it super sharp, you get these Gotham City looking images. And if you slide it all the way to the left, you end up with soft, angelic looking photos. Which one you choose, that's your personal preference. Personally, I don't like soft focus. Now for the secret with taking these pictures with a point and shoot camera, fireworks mode. All you need to do is use fireworks mode. You're not just limited to taking Christmas street lights with long exposure. You can use it in lots of creative ways. When you combine it with a flash, you get strange ghost-like images. When you use it in nature or in you can use it with fireworks. Look at these examples. My friend Michael Choi once said that long exposure is the best bang for your buck when it comes to photography, and for the starting photographer, it's true. All you need is a tripod, your camera, and its self-timer. You can create some extraordinary images. If you want more info, I wrote a blog post about this last July, so I'll put a link in the description. Other than that, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Mele Kalikimaka, Sinan Philo, Feliz Navidad. I don't know how to say it in Tagalog, so from me to you, Merry Christmas, see you in 2014, hope you have an epic 2014, and thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, click somewhere here to subscribe, and thanks for watching.